Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark have just lost another game, this time to the Las Vegas Aces. And this was a game where, once again, the fourth quarter comes and they just disappear. But in this video, what I wanted to do is kind of break down Caitlin Clark's game. 8 turnovers, but 19 points, 10 assists, 2 steals. Didn't play specifically terrible, but could also do a lot better in terms of three-point shooting and turnovers as well. So let's break down what we saw today. The first play here, we're going to see a double drag, okay? So essentially, what is a double drag? So it's when you get a screen from your big here in Natasha Howard, and then you get another screen. As we're coming off this thing, we want one person to pop and one to roll to the basket. It puts a lot of pressure on the opposing big man, or big woman if I want to say here. So boom, we're going to set that first screen, and we want to roll, okay? So as we start to roll to the basket, wide open, we create a double team off the big, and then we get a wide open layup for ALIYAH Boston. Now ALIYAH Boston was really good in this game. 26 points, 10 rebounds, 3 dimes. She was amazing. And it all came off that high pick and roll with Caitlin Clark. Nice dime, great pass, great finish. It's easy. Let's break down some more. Before we dive in, I want you guys to comment down below where Caitlin Clark and this Indiana Fever team needs to get better if they want to win more games down the line. Another great job here by Caitlin Clark early in the game, getting out into transition. We're utilizing the strength in numbers, right? The one thing that you always want to do if you're able to is get out in transition, right? Because, again, don't allow defenses to set up in their half-court set. So as Caitlin Clark is bringing this up, she's going to look over to her left to kind of signal to this player in the drop zone that, hey, I might be going to hit that roller on the left side, basically allowing Natasha Howard to get backdoor, get a wide open lane to the basket here, gets behind the defense, and we get a wide open layup once again. That's two plays to start this game where Caitlin Clark did a great job distributing the ball and finding open teammates for open layups. Once again, crazy play, and it's all to start this game. She was so good early on. We're going to get another little screen here, a little go screen. We don't actually want to set it. We just want to go. We want to see if they can once again create an unnecessary double team. As we're coming off this thing, we're going to notice one thing, ball watching, okay? If you're a defense, this is the one thing you don't want to do too often, because once you get caught looking at the basketball, it allows those backdoors or slot cuts to happen way more often than you think, right? So as she's coming downhill, she attracts the attention of this strong side corner, and boom, we get a backdoor cut here by Lexi Hull, who ends up being wide open, another open layup. And guys, it is early first quarter, and that's 3 dimes early. Give her some help. We could tell that the Aces were very, they were locked in. They did not want to give Caitlin Clark too many opportunities to score the ball. They said, we're going to make your teammates do everything. And early on, Caitlin Clark found her teammates for a lot of these plays. Here we go. Another big-time screen here. We want to come off this thing quickly. We want to see if we can generate a switch onto the big. So as we get that screen, we kind of lock in a switch onto the big. First thing we notice is when you get that switch, not only do we have a matchup right here if you want to take a step back three, or if you want to try to drive by, you can do that. But more importantly, we get a mismatch down low. Now our big has a wide open lane, and this is where we really start to like it. ALIYAH Boston down low on a guard. Oh, man, sign me up all day. Puts it right where it needs to be. She spins in, open layup, another dime here for Caitlin Clark. And it took her a little bit to really get going scoring-wise in this game. But, in my opinion, getting your teammates involved early can help you in a lot of these games. Unfortunately, in this one, they just got cold quick at the end. All right, here we go. Once again, initiating a pick-and-roll situation. Okay, now, look at this. We see this in the NBA a ton. The big man gets positioning on their defender, per se, right? As we're driving in, they want to... It's kind of like a Gortat screen. If you guys know the Washington Wizards back in the day, Gortat, John Wall used to run a play where Gortat would set a screen, and as they're getting down low, they'd set the same exact screen, but in the paint. So again, as she's driving in, she wants to get in the way of Caitlin Clark's defender, and then boom, we get a wide open layup at the basket. Great job here. Once again, they just do such a great job getting open opportunities. And I feel like ALIYAH Boston has been huge, dude. She's been so good with Caitlin Clark in terms of helping her get open and helping herself get open off those screens because of how good Caitlin Clark is. And before we get any further into this video, if you want me to break down more Caitlin Clark, more ALIYAH Boston, make sure you guys hit that like button, okay? If we get over, let's say 500 likes on this video, we will post a video for every single Indiana Fever game throughout the season, okay? We got you guys covered. Most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And like I said, we got videos from Caitlin Clark to ALIYAH Boston every single game. That interests you? Let me know in the comments and let's dive back into the video. Let's get some more Caitlin Clark scoring. Again, they started this game off really well. I felt like they did a great job scoring the ball and overall just did a great job getting active. So once again, we're setting this high screen here for Caitlin Clark. Let me adjust the screen for you guys. As we come off this is something Luka does in the NBA. He comes off this thing, he curls in and out of it. It allows the big to kind of get back in front of the initial defender of Caitlin Clark. So boom, we set that screen. Now we want to cross face, okay? What does that mean? We want to get in front of Caitlin Clark's defender so she can't stick behind her and get in what we like to call jail, allowing double mismatches to take place. Once again, Caitlin Clark gets the mismatch versus the big, and ALIYAH Boston gets the mismatch versus the guard, right? So watch Caitlin Clark, instead of driving, she plants the foot into the ground and then step back three. I mean, money. Again, she was 1 of 10 from downtown in this game. Not the greatest, but I feel like they executed greatly when it came to forcing these mismatches and getting opportunities early on in this game. And then, fortunately, it did dissipate throughout the entirety of this game. All right, in transition, here comes Caitlin Clark, bring it up here. We're going to fake a double drag, okay? We talked about the double drag earlier. It's when you get 2 screens. It can be from 2 bigs or 2 guards. It doesn't really matter. As we prepare for this, you're going to see a lot of these defenders are going to kind of position themselves to the right side of the screen, and then also they're communicating at the same time. So they're saying screen right, screen right, screen right, and what that does is essentially force this defender to play the right side of the screen. That way they can not fully get blown by, right? So what this does, it essentially sets up a wide open lane to the left side of the floor. Now there's no big playing that left side of the floor because they're playing the right side. That makes any sense. So boom, Caitlin Clark drives by, and now she's just too quick, too athletic, gets in there for an easy layup. Once again, she was doing a great job utilizing these screens, either finding herself open or her teammates. Once again, high pick and roll. You see the Fever do this a ton, man. Utilize Caitlin Clark as the ball handler in this pick and roll. We set that screen. You come off this thing quick. See if you can get that big to rotate over, and we'll see if we can get that guard to fight over as well, creating that double team. Boom. Do a great job. Again, crossing face. We get back in front of Caitlin Clark's initial defender, and now we have a matchup down low, or the matchup that we like up top. Again, this is a lot of their offense. If you don't have the personnel to help out, you're going to be in a tough spot. So now we find ALIYAH Boston. Perfect roll of the basket. Easy layup. Once again, great job. Now, ultimately, they blow this game. 31-20 run in the 4th quarter. They need to figure it out late in games. They have to. And I'm hoping they will going forward. Unfortunately, they just allowed 19 free throws, man. 19 free throws made and 21 attempted for the Aces in this game. And the Fever only had 9. So it is what it is. They got to be a little bit better when it comes to not fouling and or getting to the free throw line. So let me know what you guys think about this game. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Caitlin Clark update. Peace.